Guys, welcome back to The Tried Truth. My name is Mike. Thanks for stopping by. Real quick, just want to show you guys this old collectible I've had for quite a while. It's a mercury dime and a pocket knife, a trapper style pocket knife. They kind of complement each other really well. So you get your mercury dime there, which is pretty much pure silver from back in the day. You can pull that out of the case and you can, view it from both sides and stuff like that. And then, of course, the pocket knife has the, the same, I wonder if it's the same date, 16 to 45. I guess that's to commemorate the life of that dime, the addition of it. And let's see. I'm not sure what the brand of the pocket knife is. My dad bought this for me for Christmas one year. I collect a lot of knives and things like that, but it's a real nice pocket knife. Wood handles. I've never taken it out of the box for use at all, but like you can see, like really nice, well-made pocket knife. So anyway, I just like to share that stuff with you guys. Really sharp. I don't know, some kind of Indian chief on the blade there. I'm not sure what the brand of that is, but anyway, let's see. And the dime, of course, like I said, you can see both sides of it. There's your mercury head on one side, and on the other you got your some kind of torch, I guess. I've seen these dimes before, so it's, whatever. I just thought it was really cool. Thought I'd share it with you guys. Anyway, so let's get on with our review. Hey guys, welcome back to The Tried Truth. Today I just want to talk about the House of Lalique. A certain branch of that is the Encre Noire. Now I have reviewed the original Encre Noire in the past. You can search that video if you want to hear more about this one. This is a pretty simple composition. It is a masterpiece. It was done really well by Natalie Lorson. It basically consists of a top note of cypress, and then a mid of vetiver, and then a base of cashmere, wood, and musk. So there's really not a whole lot going on here. It's just the way it's put together. It's a very wet, woody, green, dark kind of scent. However, it has a clean smell to it. Like a clean, woody, fresh smell to it. So, I mean, it gets a whole lot of stigmas. Some people say it's like a dress code villain or vampire type of gothic type of smell. But it's resinous and it's very dark, but wet and kind of musky, almost like, but it's really artfully done. This is a collectible type of fragrance, something to just add if you want to have something extremely different than everything else you own. This stands alone. I don't think anyone's going to go after this profile and try to copy it, because it's just, and I don't mean to sound negative. This is just it's pleasant, and it's interesting. It's really interesting. It's just really, it's got a uniqueness factor to it. So this is just really good. But anyway, what I want to talk about today is the other two in this set. You have Encre Noire, Encre Noire à l'Extreme, and then you have Encre Noire, what's the other? Sport. And I got to tell you, wow. So let me see. This one here, Encre Noire, the original, was released in 2006. So next, let's talk about, oh, well, it does smell good. I do like it, guys. And I recommend it. But like I said before, it's not for the younger crowd. It's not for mass appeal. This is a very sophisticated scent. It's going to be for someone who just loves fragrances in general, and someone who just loves, and you really want something different. So, okay, next we got, I guess we could talk about, okay, hold on. This one's 2015. Let's see about Sport. Sport was 2013. Okay, so let's do Sport next, okay? And I got to tell you, this is the star of the show. We'll just get right to it. I'm not going to beat around the bush with you. So this is the box. I did open it yesterday. I ordered Sport and Al Extreme and Lalique White, which doesn't necessarily go with this line, but it's from Lalique. And I picked it up because Gift Express had it for like $21, and I couldn't resist. Anyway, this is the Sport. So in this box, you get this this band around this black band. It's raised, and you can really feel it has a sleek grip to it. You got your logos there. Nice logo on the top of the box, and what that is it looks like four doves, kind of like crashing into each other. Anyway, anyway, typical box, nothing too fancy, but let me tell you something, guys. This right here, oh man, this is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I love it. The bottle's really nice. Sport there. Some people say these are faux wood. They really look like real wood caps. I'm not sure about that. But I wouldn't be surprised if it's a real wood cap. Lalique does make high quality crystal, and I don't know what pointed them in the direction of going into fragrances, but I'm glad they did. Anyway, I know the light's not working in here really well, but if you can get a glimpse of that, the juice in this bottle is green, and it is just amazing stuff. I'm telling you, there it is. You can see it. The juice in the bottle is just green. But man, this, okay, and it does say Sport, even though I got to tell you, it's not really a sporty fragrance. However, I've heard comments in the comment section about, oh, Sport doesn't fit this. Well, I got to tell you, if you smell the original Encre Noire, and then you go to Encre Noire Al Extreme, and you smell those, and you pick up that profile, the way they smell, and then you smell this one, I think what they're getting at when they call this one Sport is the spectrum, the light years away that this one is from those two, even though it brings along with it the DNA, and you can still, and basically it's the woody notes and the green notes that are still in this one. Now, as the other one only had a couple of notes, this one here is just, it's got a few more things in it, and it's much more interesting. Even though this one still smells like the original a little bit, this one just, wow, it's just so well done. So the other one, it just had the cypress opening. This one opens with grapefruit, bergamot, and nutmeg. And then it has the cypress in the mid, along with watery notes and lavender. And then two types of vetiver in the dry down, which is bourbon vetiver and Haitian vetiver. And then cashmere, wood, and musk. I got to tell you guys, this is one of the most unique fragrances that I own. In fact, let me look and see what Fragrantica says that this, usually there's a column that says this reminds me of. So, of course, the other two Encre Noirs, but there's even a Cartier in here, and there's a slew of other fragrances that this does remind people of, but I got to tell you, if I could recommend one fragrance out of the Lalique line, it'd be this one. This is, to me, the best Lalique fragrance. In fact, this is going to be one of my favorite fragrances of all time. I love it. It opens up fruity, aquatic, and then has a quickly developing woodsy note. And I got to tell you, man, it's got a slight soapiness, but carried away into that woodsiness. And if you've ever smelled Everyman Jack, they make deodorant and stuff like that, and you get that soapy, woody type of smell. This one has that going on for it, but with so much more. This is so elegant and sophisticated. And Sport, that's not what it means. I think what it means is the take on this compared to the other. Here's the original on this wrist. And it's just woody and green, like evergreen, woody and musty, kind of like mossy, I don't know, almost swampy like. I don't know if that works, but in a good way. But this one has one of the absolute best smells to it. You can pick this up so cheap, guys, I'm telling you. Do yourself a favor, you're going to want this. You're going to want this. And I believe it 25 and up. I mean, if you're a mature 20-something, you can pull this off, but I'm telling you, this is just great. I picked this up at Gift Express for $25.95. Actually, I may have paid $27.95, but I don't care. If you can get this around $30, I promise you it'll be one of the best fragrances that you own. I promise you that. This one right here. Man, I'm telling you, I love it so much. Absolutely gorgeous. And like I said, when you smell this, you pick up on the opening. It's fruity and bright. Grapefruit bergamot with the nutmeg spices to it. And then, like I said, in the mid, you got the cypress, watery notes, and lavender. And then, your vetivers and cashmere wood and musk in the dry down. But I wore this for a little while yesterday before I took a shower. I was just playing around with it. The transition on it's really nice, and it remains beautiful the whole way through. I think the factor to this that really stands out to me is that soapy wood. And don't take the soapiness like I'm talking about that shower gel vibe, because that's not what it is. This is like a really expensive, like if you went into a billionaire's mansion and walked right into their bathroom, this is what it would smell like right here. This is just absolutely amazing stuff right here, man. I'm telling you. I love it. In fact, I can't stop smelling it. It's so unique. You've never smelled anything like it. I promise you've never smelled anything quite like this. And it's funny how they took this and they literally used this as a foundation and they built on it. Wow, this is like a log cabin and they built an apartment building on top of it. Like they just went all the way to the top with this one right here. This is just absolutely amazing. I gotta tell you, man, for me, maybe not you, but I'm telling you, this is mind-boggling how good this is. Absolutely mind-boggling. And, there's reviews all over the place. Everybody likes it. Everybody seems to like it. And compared to the other two where they say, oh, it's gothic and it's stoic and it smells, I don't know, I've heard people say it smells like a haunted mansion. Well, this one and Al Extreme. Now, anyway, this one here, truly the star of the show. Absolutely the star of the show. But let's move on. Let's just move on. Real quick, we'll do say a couple of things about the Al Extreme. And I got to tell you, I like all three of them. I do. I like them all three. But I do think that the sport is just worlds apart. Absolutely. So here we have Al Extreme, and it comes in a nice box with a copper band around it. Some people say gold, but if you ask me, that's copper. And they did well with that because when you get inside and you get the juice, and it is the same color, that nice bright copper. So with the sport, you have green, and with the original, the glass is so dark, who knows what color it is. I would say black as ink, Ink is a good word to describe what it smells like too. Anyway, here's the Encre Noire Al Extreme, and it is more wearable than this one. So a little bit, so they took this, made it more versatile. So again, let's look at the original again. So with this one, you get a real simple note breakdown. This is the original. And let's see what they did to make it more wearable with this one. So they took, with the original, you have cypress, then one mid, it's vetiver, then, cashmere wood and musk as your dry down with this one. So with the Al Extreme, and again, these are woody aromatics. Anyway, with the Extreme, they went and they added a few notes. With this one, you have more than cypress on your opening. You also have resin, and you have bergamot, and it's a type of resin called elemi resin, and bergamot. So you have a little bit more citrus to go with your cypress, which is basically like a Christmas tree smell. So then you got your Haitian vetiver and vetiver again, and then I'm talking about the mid, and then you got incense and orris root. Well, it just says orris, but I believe orris is a root. So then in your base, you got benzoin, sandalwood, and patchouli. Guys, let me tell you something. Out of the three, I like the Sport the best, but don't let me tell you that I don't like this one a lot too. That atomizer is so black, it's hard to see. Okay, all right. So yeah, I like how they recreated the scent with this one. Yeah, it's definitely more versatile than the original, but the original is still good, guys. I'd say buy all three. Okay, you're gonna want all three. You'll like this one probably more than the original, but listen, the original is another one that you just can't stop smelling. So all three of these are great. I mean, again, star of the show right here, absolute star of the show. And you get these two here, then you get this guy here. But I gotta tell you, star of the show right here. I think this one came out second. This one was third. But by far, one of the best fragrances that I own. The quality on the presentation, it's unmatched. You're not gonna find anything as nice as these bottles. These are just gorgeous. Heavy, you could kill somebody with these things. So yeah, the All Extreme is really beautiful too. And as far as when you could wear these, the Sport, it's really versatile. That Sport, so woody, so soapy and green. And that says it. Woody, soapy, green, spicy. So great and gorgeous. It's one of my favorites, I'm telling you. Absolutely one of my favorite scents. So as far as this one goes, not really a summer scent with the All Extreme, but all the other times is fine. And that one's a woody aromatic. Let's see what they say about the Sport. I believe the Sport is okay. Now they go woody aquatic with the Sport, and then that first one, the regular, the original Encre Noire is more than likely just a woody aromatic as well. But the woody aquatic, the Sport, I love it. Oh man, I just love it. So anyway, with the Sport, that one you can wear a little bit more versatility. With the original, it's just pretty much winter, some spring, a little bit of summer, mostly fall type stuff. But let's go back to the Sport and see when they recommend wearing for that one. All right, with the Sport, it recommends not so much winter, but all the hotter weather, warmer weather. But guys, let me tell you something. If I can recommend one today, if I can recommend one fragrance that you need in your collection, absolutely need. The other two, promise me you can live without them. This one you cannot. You cannot go. This has to be the next fragrance you buy. I'm not even getting paid to tell you that, but I know it. I know it from experience. I own about 100 right now, and I got more on the way. Maybe more than 100, I don't know. But this one here has to be the next one you purchase. Trust me, it'd be the best $30 or less you ever spent. I guarantee it. You'll love it. You will love it. I don't remember which, this one's it. Oh man, so great. So good, guys. I'm telling you, this one right here. Yeah. All three are masculine. This one is, wow. This smells like something a billionaire would wear. Absolutely. It really does. So anyway, I'm done with this review, guys. Trust me on that. They're all three great. This one is the best by far. This is the star of the show right here. So, all right, stay tuned. We'll see you next time.